Welcome to our program Connecting Newcomers, where we provide updates about the current events, news, and information for our newcomers in the Neepawa Area. On our second episode, we were able to put together community initiatives to help our newcomers. We were able to interview some of them during some of the events that was organized, and they were able to share that the major difficulties they faced or are facing were the adjustments with the weather, language, and culture. However, the support that they received from the community alleviated some of the major concerns they are facing, and they are very thankful for the community for that. We also interviewed some of the key players who are providing support for our newcomers, such as the Neepawa Settlement, the Neepawa Newcomers Courtroom, and some private organizations who stepped up to initiate activities and provide other support for newcomers. So, let's hear the stories of our newcomers and the organizations, groups, and individuals who are helping them.
Dito si Jay, isa sa mga newcomers dito sa Neepawa. Jay, kamusta?
Okay lang po, sa tulong ng Diyos. Nakakasurprise din naman po dito sa
So, paano yung naging transition nyo mula sa paglipat nyo dito, mula Pilipinas papuntang Canada, papunta dito sa Neepawa?
I started applying in High Life.
No.
And then,
Sige.
lumaan po kami ng agency doon sa Magsaysay. And then, yun na, na-hire kami ng High Life. And then, sila na nag-process lahat ng mga documents namin para makapunta ng Canada. And then, pagdating namin dito, yun, mainit na kami tinanggap dito sa settlement ko.
So, in-assist kayo ng settlement para madali. So, yung nauna ka ba o kasama mo na yung pamilya mo?
Bali, ako po yung nauna. And then, after 2 years, because kasagsagan yun ng COVID so, hindi muna na-process yung mga documents ng family ko. So, nag-wait kami ng 2 years. And then, after that, nakapasok na po sila ng Canada.
Okay. So, paano yung naging pag-transition ninyo? Naging mahirap ba o madali naman?
Sa una po, mag-adjust ka din po kasi hindi ka naman sanay sa weather or sa culture ng mga Canadian. So, dapat dahan-dahan mo din i-adapt kung ano. At then, sa mga tiniterhan po, siyempre wala pang permanenteng.
So, nung pumunta kayo dito, nung pumunta yung pamilya mo, nakasunod sila, nagre-rent ka ba o may sarili ka ng
Bali,
bahay?
pagdating po nila, nag-rent po muna. And then, after 1 month, bumili na po ako ng sariling bahay.
Okay. So, yun. Naging madali ba yun o mahirap yung siyempre, kailangan mo mag-ipon para at nagmamahal din.
Medyo mahirap din kasi kailangan mo din mag-ipon, magtipid para maka-ipon ng pang-down para sa pambili.
So, hanggang ngayon ba sa high life ka pa rin o nagpunta ka sa iba pang works?
Sa high life pa rin po.
Okay. So, yung pamilya mo,
Bali, sa ngayon,
yung asawa mo ay nagtatrabaho ba? Or?
Last year pa lang din sila dumating. And then, sa ngayon, bantay ng bata pa lang. Bantay ng bata.
Okay.
Kasi meron akong maliit din.
Okay. So, sige. Salamat sa pag-share. At kung meron ka pang gusto idagdag na gusto mong pasalamatan o sino man na naging sumuporta sa inyo o tumulong sa pag-transition nyo dito sa Canada.
Nagpapasalamat po ako sa mga kaibigan, sa mga sa settlement for advice paano maka-settle dito sa Canada. And then sa High Life. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, salamat Jay.
So hi, ako nga pala si Jinky Niner Kayaban from San Mateo, Isabela. Napakasaya ng experience ko here in Canada. Thank God kasi this is my dream talaga. Dream come true na makapunta ko dito sa Canada. And with the help naman with God is sobrang na-fulfill ko from winter Then ngayon, na-feel ko na yung summer, mainit, literal na mainit.
Kailan ka dumating nga?
That was December.
December
2020.
last year.
Yes. And now, ngayon na, summer, and I feel the vibe here in Neepawa.
Paano yung naging transition mo? Naging mahirap ba siya sa simula?
Yes,
Or-
mahirap. Noong umpisa, mahirap kasi ibang-iba yung weather, especially
Weather,
weather.
oh.
Number one is weather talaga. And then the community, kasi sa amin po is talagang matao. Pero here,
Nanibago ka?
nanibago ko. Then,
Oo.
speak English, mga ganyan po. So, yan po. Masaya naman po yung transition ko. Masaya na mahirap. Kailangan sobrang laki na adjustments. Pero at least, kinakaya pa rin hanggang ngayon.
Pagdating mo ba dito, may work ka na agad or
Yes po. Bali, dumating po ako dito as a work permit holder po ako. Sa Highlight po ako nagtatrabaho.
okay.
So, almost 1 year din po ako naghintay. Then, dito na ako sa Canada.
And your family?
Soon po, waiting po kami, kapapile ko pa lang po ng PR application ko. Waiting pa rin po kami. Hoping and praying po na makarating din po sila dito. Para magkakasama.
Ano naman yun ka nag-adjust dun sa malayo yung pamilya mo sa'yo?
Ako Diyos ko, pahirapan. Siyempre yung oras magkaiba.
Oh.
So kailangan na i-adjust ko yung time ko para din sa kanila. Then ganun din sa akin. Kasi yung oras ng trabaho, mahirap. Talagang mahirap. Pero napag-usapan naman po yung pag-uusap. At least 1 hour a day or 2 to
Regular
1 to 2 hours
communication.
na mag-usap. Yung kwentuhan.
Communication. May gusto ka
And then thank you sa Neepawa community. Then hindi naman ako ganun nahirapan. Then, thank you sa lahat. Ayan. Yun lang po.
Okay, salamat!
Salamat din po.
We're here with Charlotte Brown, the Community Market Manager of RBC. So hi Charlotte, what's happening here today?
We are having a newcomer event with the settlement services, trying to join everybody together and just celebrate everybody in Neepawa. We have some free food coming on down. We have some free food with our Mexican Kings and some bubble tea that we want to just give away just to have some great celebration for newcomers in the community.
Oh, that's great to know. Is this the first time that they're doing this?
This is the first time we do it, so we have our RBC truck. It doesn't come out to our area very often, and it was in Winnipeg, so we got to bring it out to Neepawa today. So we have some wonderful
okay.
things. We have a selfie station,
Wow.
music, an Apple gift card giveaway for $500 as well. And
wow.
so it's fun to be able to bring something unique out and then unique into the community.
Yeah, so until what time is this?
We're here till 6 o'clock today.
So 2 to 6,
Yeah, so from 2 to 6, so we're here till 6 o'clock today. So please come on down and celebrate with us.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we're here with Don Walmsley, Executive Director of the Neepawa Settlement. So yeah, Don, can you tell us something about what's happening here today at Arts Forward?
Yes, this is our first real venture out into the community as a group. We decided it was time to sort of get ourselves out there because we've been here established since 2008. We've grown considerably since then, and we provide a range of settlement-based services for newcomers who come to this community, both either as temporary foreign workers or with their permanent resident status, or if they have a refugee status as well. We also provide services to some of our Ukrainian QIT holders who come through that QIT program. The settlement services are essentially an information and referral organization, which basically means we can be the first touch base that a newcomer family or individual or couple comes to. Life in Canada, we start the process with basically trying to do a needs assessment. And then from there we have other programs that go beyond just sort of sitting and doing you're coming here, but also we have a program that supports newcomer youth and their families who are in schools. We also have programs that will help you find employment. We have programs that will provide free English language instruction for permanent residents. We have 2 preschool programs, which we're really excited about. The Hippie program, which helps prepare children between the ages of 3 and 5, getting ready for kindergarten. We have the earlier programs that works with parents who are pregnant, so it's prenatal, to 3 years old, about child rearing, about challenges and issues, about all sorts of things that may, as it relates to raising a child in Canada, because we know
The larger groups are still Filipinos, or are there other?
yes, but we're seeing an increased number of people coming from Africa. Certainly we've seen an increase in the number of people coming from India, but by far the largest proportion still is the
Still
Filipino
Filipinos.
population. And I don't see that changing much going forward. But we are seeing just more.
Yeah.
And more of other kinds of ethnicities. We're getting from China. We're getting more people. So it's good. I think it's all good like that. We have to recognize that we are open to all people, and we're seeing secondary migration. So we're seeing people who came here first have now gone to Gladstone. They may still work here, but they live there. The same with Minnedosa. And it's just really a good thing when you see that kind of movement outside of one center. People are finding themselves. People have moved here, and after a few years they say, well, I want to try something different, or I want to do that. And we see that because not everybody works at High Life. Lots of people have started there, but now they're working in any business downtown. Some have even started their own businesses very successfully. So that's a good natural evolution when you see an influx of immigrants coming over. That's what happened back in the early 1900s, in the late 1800s. We've seen different waves of different ethnicities come at different times in Canada, and they find themselves, they establish themselves, they do that kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. So thank you so much,
Oh, you're
Doc,
more than
for
welcome,
everything you
anytime.
do for the community.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, it's a pleasure. We all find
This is only a trial. Stop. Get down. Okay, that's a trial. Okay, this is the trial. Okay. Go on. Go around.
We're here at the Riverbend Park with Shan for the one of the participants for the Newcomer event. Yeah.
Swiss settlement?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So Shan, so how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's a cold morning.
So yeah, when did you arrive here in Canada? Yeah.
First week of August.
First week of August.
Yes,
What
first-
year?
This 2023.
Oh really? Oh wow.
This year only.
So how was it? How was your experience?
Oh, very tiring. The jet lag and everything, the airport, security in the Philippines is very strict today.
Okay,
We face challenges to the very strict baggage weight, the kilos and everything.
Oh, okay.
And
So
also the
how
immigration.
long was it? Like did it take before you were able to get in
maybe
the?
4 hours or 3 hours.
Okay.
And then we have many baggages because we carried 3 heavy suitcases, then 3 boxes. The balikbayan boxes,
boxes, yeah.
What the Filipinos call it.
Yeah.
So, and then we had an 8-hour flight to Abu Dhabi.
Oh, so you had a stopover
then
from
Stopover from Abu
Abu
Dhabi,
Dhabi.
then 14-hour flight to Toronto, then another 2 hours to Winnipeg. So
Oh, okay.
we were tired for like 3 days. We just just rested for 3 days. So yeah.
For 3 days. Okay. So how was it like here, being here?
Oh,
when you
it's-
arrived here in Neepawa?
It's cold, like they say, it's cold, but maybe it's okay because we get used to this
To the weather,
kind
yeah.
of climate back in the Philippines. We used to live in Baguio.
Oh,
Baguio
okay.
City is very cold also.
Yeah. So
It's
you're
very-
used to the cold weather.
Yeah, we're
a little
used to
bit
cold
cold.
weather.
But you haven't experienced winter yet, so.
Yes, so we haven't experienced winter yet.
yeah. So that would be your first time
Yeah,
to be. Yeah.
this is our first
Yeah.
time.
So you are like you're not working. You will be a
I'm
student
looking
in.
for part-time work.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
in Neepawa. DQ
Oh, okay.
by the highway. So yeah.
So how is like the adjustment
Oh,
from
it's very hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. Why? Like
Well, very tiring.
yeah.
Traveling from Philippines to here, and the quietness. We're not used to the quiet town, the quiet place.
Oh, okay. So how about
Yeah.
like connecting to with the community? Like, are you participating in some activities like this one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're trying to participate in every
Events.
events from Neepawa
Neepawa
settlement.
settlement. Okay. So the Neepawa settlement helped you like to register to all of the.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very helpful and friendly to us when we first came here. Then they helped us in getting our health care, our PR cards,
Okay.
permanent residence
Okay.
cards.
Yeah, that's good. And you will be studying starting in
Neepawa-
September. Yeah.
Yeah. Neepawa
Okay.
Area College.
Yeah.
can
So you
remember.
mentioned that you will be in grade 12 because
Yeah.
Can you
Because,
share something about it? Like
Oh, I was gonna be in college back in the Philippines, but they required here that I take again grade 12, so that I can go to any universities here in Canada.
okay, yeah. So you need to
Yeah, I need to readjust with the
With the-
younger.
and also with all the
Younger
requirements
students.
before you get into
Yeah.
college. Yeah.
To college here.
So when you came here, you came with all your family, or like one of their parents came here first?
One of my parents came here first because they
Your-
worked in High Life.
Your dad,
Yeah,
or
my dad worked in High Life. Then after 2 years of waiting for us,
Oh,
we finally
okay.
got here.
Yeah. So how's that like?
So let's start with the
The 2 years that you're away with your dad. Yeah.
Oh, it's very lonely because my dad makes the house very noisy.
Let's start with
Okay.
Bantering with my younger sibling.
Bring me! Bring me!
So finally being with your dad is really
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, it's very, I was very happy because I can finally, because
Be with
my dad
your-
was seafarer before.
Okay. So he's always like away most
Yeah,
of the
so
time.
it's away for like 12 years seafaring. Yeah, so he's only home for a few months. So.
So now
Yeah,
you can finally be together
I can-
as a family. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Andy.
Seven. Zero. Abel.
Very big special thank you to Giant Tiger, Lazier Group, Napa, Rocky Mountain Equipment, Red Apple, Fresh Mart, Dairy Queen, TIC Parts and Service, Safeway, Lenny Rodrigo Fresh Hairstyle, Rodrigo, Lenny Rodrigo, Boston Pizza, Farmery, Rodder's Bakery, Diamond Waterworks here in Neepawa, WFG World Financial Group with our marketing director Alan Nagio, Harris Pharmacy, Pinoy Barber, 353 Pinoy Barber. everyone. Hi, good day, everyone. I am Gladys.
And I'm Alicia.
We are from Settlement Worker in Schools.
Yeah.
And we are doing the Family Fun Day today. This is basically for families to get together, the newcomer families
To
get together, play some games, and integrate into the community.
Is it the first time that you're doing here, this one, or
It
have you
is
done this in the past?
We have done this in the past, and yeah, it's so far it has been a successful activity for the newcomers.
Like to get together and
Get together, play games,
Yeah.
bonding with the families.
Okay, yeah. So you have lots of sponsors, I guess. I think you mentioned that earlier. So how were you able to do that?
So we went around and we talked to the business owners, and we had a very warm response. We're very thankful for everyone that has donated to us. Yeah, it's just kind of a nice way to welcome a lot of our newcomer families and get them familiar with the businesses in town as well.
Okay, for this year, do you know like the numbers of the newcomers who arrived here, or like just an estimate of the number? Yeah.
Starting January, I think that would be
Just an
100
estimate.
families.
100
With
around
an average of 5 each per family.
Okay, and from which countries? Like
Mostly majority from the Philippines.
and other
And some others.
Like
90% are
from the Philippines, and the others are
that
from
includes the permanent residents, PR already, the immigrants, and the
temporary
temporary
foreign.
foreign workers.
Okay. So how about other countries are like the?
So we have
Because I saw someone from Morocco, I think.
oh
And
yeah,
and
from Morocco, and we have from
The Ukraine.
from the Ukraine.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly from.
But mostly from the Philippines. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So do you have anything else to share with us, or you have
I just wanna say
upcoming?
Thank you to everyone for coming today. It's been a lot of fun, and we hope that everyone had a good time.
Do you have a next activity after this? Like, are you doing another
Nothing
one
planned
for
right
this
now,
year?
but we will
Okay.
definitely make this an annual event. We'll be doing
Annual
this again
event.
next year.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of an indoor activity next month, starting next month. So.
Okay.
And we also would like to acknowledge and give our special thanks to our sponsors.
Yeah.
We would like to,
Yeah, I think you mentioned those sponsors already
really,
earlier.
it's the first time that we have all this.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chat. My name is Don Wamsley. I'll be your host today. And my guest is Lizelle Milligan, who is the driving force behind Neepawa Newcomers Coat Room.
Yes, sir.
Wow, what a title. I like it, you know. So talk a bit about it. What is it and how did it start?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
The Neepawa Newcomers Coat Room is a community initiative that is giving away free winter coats to newcomers, any newcomers experiencing their first winter in Canada.
First winters can be a major shock to newcomers. You can see all you like on television and movies and the snow, and isn't that nice? But when you're actually here in February at 40 below, it can be an eye-opener. Well, that's good. So how did it start? Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, I knew you'd ask me this question, Don, and so it's a tricky one to answer because for me personally, this has been growing over the last several years. This desire to really welcome our newcomers in a practical way. And I think when I look back over those years, I think it was just interacting with newcomers, hearing their stories, and just having this realization at some point along the way, like this is a really huge deal to immigrate to Canada, to come all this way. And I just hearing the financial difficulties, the emotional difficulties, the culture shock, and the physical shock, So I don't know if climate shock is a real term, but it is a real experience. You know, our newcomers, the vast majority are coming from the Philippines. And I say, like, it's about as extreme as you can get, right? From their climate to our winters. So it's a really difficult transition, I think, for a lot of people. A really broad representation of people groups and community members welcoming these newcomers at the coat room. So
Good. Well, thank you very much for coming. I've been speaking with Lizelle Milligan, who is the mover and shaker with regards to the Neepawa Newcomers Coat Room. More information will be coming out, but you can check their Facebook, which is Neepawa
Newcomers Coat Room on Facebook.
Okay, and then Neepawa NCR at gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please do, and on behalf of all of us here at NAC TV and Coffee Chat, have a great day, and thank you again.
My pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome.